You ain't outside.
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Beat them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later, now let's get this paper. Cause we ain't worried about shit, now let's get this paper. Shawty say I'm too much, fam, them too tough. When you get them blues up, then you make them rules up. Whoa! Yo, what it do, world? Welcome to another whole new episode of You Ain't Outside Podcast, hosted by your boy, you know. Yeah, man, back at it. Another beautiful and glorious day, you know. Yeah, you know, so I'm just thankful and grateful for everything, you know. Cause it could always be worse, you know. So whatever circumstances you in, remember it could always be worse. You could be in a worse position, but it could always be worse. You know, so be careful what you're doing, you know. As y'all know, I'm an artist. I kinda said this in the song, you know what I mean? If you ever catch yourself digging your grave, then stop digging. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all it is to it. You know what I mean? Other than that, I'm gonna start off with my healthy topics like I always do, you know. So yeah, first and foremost, my first question of the podcast is how is your discernment? So I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what discernment is, you know, when it comes to like church and stuff, you know. So yeah, how is your discernment? Are you able to see things from a different perspective and understanding what it is and just trying to navigate things and see things from afar before they even happen, you know? So yeah, you know what I mean? How is your discernment? You know, I'm pretty sure my discernment is pretty good. You know, I try my best to see things or try to see things before it happens, you know, so I can kind of know how my part in it and making sure I react the right way, you know. Yeah, because you know what I mean, when you able to understand your discernment and understand things, you keep yourself out of trouble. You know what I mean? First and foremost, you know. And it seems like nowadays a lot of people don't necessarily too much of knowing how to do that. You know what I mean? When it was a easy thing back in the day, it seemed like now it's become harder, you know, to like I said, to understand what's going on and taking yourself out of a bad situation. You know, yeah, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of people in bad positions because they didn't understand their discernment, and you know, they didn't get themselves out of certain predicaments. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, like I said, you know what I mean, make sure you understand what's going on with yourself and your body and your spirit and your mind and God first and foremost, and everything else is gonna happen. It's gonna happen how it's supposed to happen. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So this is my music part of the podcast. You know, you know what I mean. A lot of great music. You know what I mean. Yeah. First and foremost, the kid that did. You know what I mean. Shouts out to my boy Babyface Ray. You know what I mean. The kid that did. I understand him completely. You know what I mean? Being in the bad situations and rough places and being able to make it through. You know, a lot of folks fell victim to it. You know what I mean? Our ghetto can be a great thing, and it could also be a bad thing. You know what I mean? It could make the best out of somebody, and it could make the worst out of somebody. You know what I mean? So I understand completely, you know what I mean, with the title of his album, you know what I mean. Yeah, man, make sure y'all go grab that, you know what I mean, and show him love, you know what I mean. Cause ain't nothing wrong with showing love. It's easy, 0.3 seconds, you know. Yep. So other than that, I'm pretty sure we have some more music that's dropped too, you know. Like I said, overall this year, it's been a lot of great music. Also, yeah, Kendrick Lamar dropped a single. I think it's called "Death to Party" or something like that. But I don't think it's on like Apple Music and Spotify and stuff yet though. But man, y'all make sure y'all go check that out. You know, he doing what he doing, and most importantly, if y'all listen to the song, because I listened to it a couple times, he's talking about things that he's not talking about the glitz and the glamour of things. You know what I mean? He's trying to change the system. You know what I mean? So what I mean by the system is, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of shit that's going on in the music world, just from radio, from the labels, from all this shit, from the top on down. There's a lot of things and narratives that's being pushed on our culture. You know what I mean? Which is resulting in a lot of deaths, a lot of drug use, a lot of all that shit. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I love what he did with the song. You know what I mean? And at the pinnacle that he at right now, you know what I mean? Off the beef, and he also finna perform at the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Shouts out K-Dot. You know what I mean? And like I said, I just love what he doing. You know, because the eyes is on him. And with the eyes being on him, it's like he could change the narrative and kind of redirect things. You know what I mean? And man, that's the best. Man, that's the best thing that a person can ever do. You know what I mean? Especially with the power and the position that you in, to be able to change other people's lives. You know what I mean? And change it in the right way. We know it's going to be the drug kind of music, the drug use and all this stuff, but you know, we want to limit that stuff and kind of balance it. We want to, okay, it's gonna be bad, but we want to have the good shit too. You know what I mean? Just so people can understand that narrative is out there. Cause I, like, in the 90s, okay, you had rap, okay, everybody, you know, it was all the rap music, but then you had the hip hop too. You had the conscious music on the radio as well, so people can hear both perspectives. You know what I mean? And you know, as a people, we understood it, and you know what I mean, we was able to pick and choose what we wanted to do. You know what I mean? It's like giving a kid medicine but putting candy in it. You know what I mean? So that's like prime example. We know medicine comes with, candy comes with sugar, of course, and you know that's like diabetes and stuff like that. But you also get the medicine too. You get both sides. It's the yin and the yang. Yeah, but other than that, like I said, as far as music, you know, RP Juice WRLD, he dropped the Pre-Party EP. Yeah, you know what I mean. Other than that, Bach J dropped Meet the Reap. Skip Waiters dropped The Human Experience. Legend Ye dropped Now That We're Here. So make sure y'all go check out those albums. Some of those guys, I'm pretty sure it's like independent. You know what I mean? So go check them out. You know what I mean? And let me know what y'all think about those. But yeah, that's about it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of other singles. You know what I mean? That's dropped. So I'm gonna show them love. You know what I mean? And promote them on the podcast as well. You know, on my bio part. But yeah, other than that, that's all the new music I got for y'all. But yeah, man, we just had them VMAs. Man, I ain't gonna lie, them VMAs it was so many great artists. Sabrina, Carpenter, you know, I seen Eminem, I seen Glorilla, I seen Meg Thee Stallion, she was the host. I seen Lenny Kravitz. I ain't seen Lenny Kravitz in I don't know how long. Lenny Kravitz and Quavo did their thing on there. Other than that, Big LL. Ladies love Cool James. You know what I mean? He is like the pinnacle of this hip hop thing that we created way back then. And I'm not gonna lie, he showed artists how to perform, how to just work the whole stage and not just stand in one place. You know what I mean? He did so much, you know what I mean? Like, and I just want to thank you, LL. Like, for real. I thank you, you know what I mean, for paving the way for us. You know what I mean? You know, for us hip hop creators and me being a hip hop fan. I love you, for real. You know what I mean? You made me feel like that I could do it, you know what I mean? And you know, just showing different phases, you know, and I appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate it completely, you know. So yeah, you know, like I said, you know, that was the VMAs, you know what I mean? There was a lot of great other artists as well, you know. So yeah, man, make sure y'all go check out the VMAs, the recap, you know, and just let me know how y'all feel and think about that. Yeah, man, we had the sports part of the podcast, y'all know. Yeah, man, I believe we in the final couple stages of the WNBA. You know what I mean? So the playoffs should be happening soon. So with that being said, WNBA standings. I'm gonna give y'all like my last, I guess, power rankings. Here are the standings for the WNBA from the current season. But I don't know if they're in the playoffs yet, though. They're starting the playoffs yet, but should be soon. But other than that, my fifth team that I have is the Seattle Storm. My fourth team is the Las Vegas Aces. My third team is the Connecticut Sun. My second team is the Minnesota Lynx. And my first team is the New York Liberty. So yeah, that is my that's my top 5 power rankings that I have for y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do my power rankings for football as well, but you know, it's only week 1, so I'm maybe wait till like week 3 or 4 or something like that, and then I'll be able to actually give y'all my my power rankings for the NFL. But we are in the second week of the NFL, so make sure y'all tuned in. You know what I mean? You know, I'm tuned in, watching everything, and yeah, man, this is it's the best time of the world. You know, we got like I said, football. We got NBA coming right around the corner. So y'all just be tuned in. So yeah, man. So since I was just talking about discernment, this is my off the dome segment of the podcast where y'all know I speak my mind and whatnot. You know. So yeah. So like I said, I was talking about discernment. You know what I mean? Being able to see things before they happen. You know. So basically, this is like a big moment in life. It's like, you know, do you want to be great, or do you want to be bad? You know what I mean? So ask yourself these questions. Do you want to be great, or do you want to be bad? You know what I mean? So with that being said, my off the dome segment is simple. Do you want to go to jail, or do you want to go home? It's plain and simple. So if you want to go to jail, continue to do all the things that people do to go to jail. And guess what? You're going to find yourself in jail. But guess what? Guess what the flip side of that is? If you want to go home, you're going to do all the right things that you need to do to go home. You know what I mean? Man, it's plain and simple. You know what I mean? It don't take no rocket scientist. It don't take no lab creator. It don't take nothing. Nothing at all. This is the simplest form. If you want to do the things to go to jail, if you want to go to jail, continue to do the things that you're doing to go to jail. If you want to go home, continue to do the things you want to do to go home. Other than that, like I always say, man, you know what I mean? Thank y'all for tuning in to You Ain't Outside podcast hosted by your boy. And yeah, man, like I always say, if you ain't outside, where you at? We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog, we don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad, oh my God. This ain't no facade, park that thing in her garage. Henny got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Beat them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later, now let's get this paper. Cause we ain't worried about shit, now let's get this paper. Shawty say I'm too much, fam, them too tough. When you get them blues up, then you make them rules up. Whoa.